Okay, we're on our way to Jim's parents' house, and this is where Jim grew up. And we're going to be in those woods right over there, right beside the highway. And so their house is right at the edge of town. But they have heard Bigfoot there quite often. So we're going to go look around in that woods and see what we can find. It's about a little over 4 miles from our house. And we're wondering if it's the same clan or a different one. Alright, let's go.
Hi, Piggly. How are you, huh? How you doing?
Okay, so this is where Jim grew up, and we're going to check those woods out back there. Like I said, because especially Jim's mom, she's up late at night a lot. She has heard, even been woken up by howls. Right, Jim? We can't hear you nodding. So we've been wanting to check this out for a while now and see if there's any sign down in the woods. So here we are today doing it, finally. I'll let you know if we find anything. Okay, Jim was just telling me that, when did this happen? How long ago?
10 years.
Alright, about 10 years ago, his mom found what did you say it was, a buck?
Big buck.
A big buck, ripped to shreds right back here. There used to be a pond there. So, they never did know what caused that, right?
No.
So this used to be a pond, and she said that the deer was like everywhere. She said she'd never seen so much blood. So we're going down in here. Do you know like how many acres this would cover? Or?
I do not. I'm not sure.
There are plenty of deer down in here though, right? I mean...
Oh, there's a lot of deer.
Yeah. There's a little path leading back in here, so I thought I'd follow it a little bit. And there's some kind of a broken over tree. And back behind it, oh, there's another one. Don't know if it's Bigfoot related or not, but interesting that it's right on this path. See, they could cross the highway like right over there, right? Like right over there. So this might be how they come into your parents' yard, huh?
And this is where I figure they maybe go during deer season because nobody hunts this.
This is kind of a neat area though, isn't it? Well, okay, we're back out of it. It's probably just deadfall. stuff sure does grow tall. What is it? At least probably 7 feet tall, huh? It'd be great cover for him to get over here. That looks like a leaner. See that, Jim? Jim. A lean. And it's pointing the way we came. Right over there where they could, like, go along the woods. Okay, I'm leaving a wrench. One of them ones that I bought. And I marked it with some tape. I'm leaving it here to see if it comes back to my house. If it does, that will be very interesting. So, I wanted to leave it somewhere that they might see it. Like Jim said, they're probably watching this right now. So anyways, little experiment. See if that comes back to our house. It's a Pittsburgh 11, just for the record. Looks like it might be an old tree break. Just checking out this little open area right here. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. That one's leaned up into that tree. And then there's another one in the crook of that branch. It's kind of making an X. Yeah. This is on the other side of that. It looks like it could be an X. For those of you who may have never seen a wild strawberry, that's what they look like. I tasted one once. It didn't really have much flavor. There's a little pond down here. There's their houses. I left that wrench right up there on the stump. There's another possible leaner. Trail that's coming right where I'm standing. I'm heading back into there where it gets thicker. It's probably a deer trail. I'm thinking if where we live is more of like a home base, and this is one of the places on their circuit that they travel, this probably wouldn't have as much sign. That's probably why we find so much at our place, because it's more like their home. And then they just travel once in a while, and there's a golf ball. Huh. Hey Jim, there's a golf ball down here. Jim doesn't know that much about it, but what's interesting is that many years ago, when the boys still lived at home, they hit a ton of golf balls down into our woods. And there's one here. So that's kind of interesting. It's right beside that lean. Okay, this is right beside this lean, and like I said, this is probably deadfall. I can't say for sure, but that makes a bit of a triangle. There's a little X on the ground. Jim just picked up that golf ball, so it was laying right there. Well, Jim found a bunch of big limbs leaned up against this tree. Don't know how they got there for sure. I mean, like his dad may have cleared this out and leaned them up there at some point. We don't know. Or maybe not. So I turn around and here's a great big upside down Y branch. Oh, they're right behind it. Oh. Yeah, it's broken. You suppose that's natural or what? Huh?
I don't know.
I don't know if that's natural, but interesting. It reminds me of the one across the road where Mason had that sighting.
What?
It reminds me of the one across the road where Mason had that sighting. There was a big upside down Y branch leaned against a tree. Don't know if it's natural or not. Could be. Just poking around to see if there's anything that looks like it could be Bigfoot related. So, guess we found a few things. Okay, there's the Y branch I just showed you. All those things leaned up against that tree, and then right behind it is this little cleared out spot. It reminds me of the one over the hill by the spring at our house. And look, pretty good lookout spot. You can see the back of their house, see the yard. There's their neighbor's house. So I'm back on this side now. That little nook place is right over there. And there's another cleared out spot. And I see a trail there too. And this caught my eye. A big Y branch hanging on that limb. I suppose it could have fallen from up in there. But I kind of find that interesting. Could also be a marker of some sort. We're going to follow this little trail in here and see what's back here. It's all packed down. I suppose deer could be coming back in here. The trail comes out right here. I don't think this is their land. This is one of the strangest growing limbs I've ever seen. It twists around and then it goes almost 90 degrees to the ground. Weird. This is another little cleared out wooded area right at the back of their property. Now this would be a really good lookout spot because it's closer. Good cover. And accessible from where they would cross the road over there. That is a crazy tree. So that's the back of the property. And this is the little bit of woods I was just in.